Smith tries to get it past the Ganger, but stolen by Ava Herbert. Herbert taking down the court, 1v3, passes out to Treat. Treat goes for the three, and he's good! The ball goes to Jenna Font, now to Ava Herbert. Herbert goes back to Jenna Font for the three. Bullseye!
Needing 1 point to tie this game. Paige Park to pass it in. Goes to Macy Worker. She goes for a three. Good! Macy with the three! And takes the lead! 5.3 seconds to go in tonight's game! Holy cow!
Goes to Fry. Fry inside the paint to Holstop. Holstop takes the dribble, goes for the shot inside. No good. Gets his own rebound. Goes for the second shot. No good. Gets his own rebound again. 5 people in the paint. Goes to Beachy for the three. Goes over to Garber. Garber still at the top of the key. Goes left wing to Keogh. He tries to drive it against Tina. Spinning around inside the paint. Goes for the shot and gets the contested shot. Big Ben Keogh. Holstop will pass to Beachy for a three. Good golly gee. Beachy makes a three. Fry goes left wing over to Smith. Now goes top of the key for Fry. Fakes the three, going behind his legs, going around, trying to drive inside in the low post. Goes for the shot, and oh my goodness, slippery inside is Colton Fry. Goes back to Emmerich. Emmerich tries to get around Beachy. Goes for a tough layup and blocked by Keogh. Pass it, bounces over to Fry. Fry on the far side, looking for something, goes to Beachy. Beachy for a three again, and Drew Beachy. Oh my goodness. Moss looking for another pass, goes to the far side to Ben Keogh. He makes the catch. Oh my goodness. Touchdown Falcons. Holy cow.
Man in motion across the QB. Hand it off to Terrence Lane, gets it over pocket, he's down the field, the 40, the 30, no one's catching him, the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown Knights!
Russ steps back, looking for a pass option. Scrambling around, goes to the near side, getting rushed, and sacked by the Fairfield Falcons, and ball was fumbled. Refs are trying to make sure.
I think it was.
Amazing play by the Fairfield Falcons by none other than Harley Garl getting that sack, fumble recovery, making it Fairfield Falcon football. With that free throw, 13-11, Falcons down by 2 with 2:18 to go. Devine taking it down the right side of the court, goes top of the key to Miller. Miller goes back to Devine, fakes a three on the right side, step back three, goes for it, up and no good, rebounded by Parker Smith. Taking it down the right side of the court, going from right to left, past half court. Stops at the wing, tries to drive in, looking for a pass option, goes to Holstopper. Takes a three from the left wing, goes now top of the key to Garber. Now right side with a bounce pass to Smith. Smith goes over to Garber. Garber inside to Holstopper, trying to find a pass, goes to Beachy for a three. Good golly gee, Beachy makes a three.
And that is his 26th three of the year. He is 50-point line, just outstanding for him this season.
Falcons with that three-pointer take the lead, 14-13. His ball goes to the right wing over to Miller. Miller gets the ball poked out. He goes with Parker Smith trying to get a shot. Doesn't want to fall out of bounds. Stops before he gets out of bounds. And Parker Smith with the adjustment to get that shot inside on the right side of the inner post. 16-13, Falcons lead with 1:16 to go in the first quarter. Devine getting double teamed, goes to the free throw line, now right corner for a three by Wadauer. No good, and rebounded by Garber. Garber goes to Smith on the right side. Stopping on the wing, goes back to Garber. Now rotating to the left side wing, goes to the corner for Beachy. Beachy goes inside the hole, stop on the low post. Trying to go in, spinning around inside the paint, goes for a shot, no good. Gets a rebound, ball's poked up in the air and goes out of bounds. But Fairfield will keep possession.
Yeah, Fairfield hopefully coming up with something, just put some points up before the end of this first quarter.
Rodriguez is subbed in for the Bremen Lions as Garber gets ready to pass it in from the baseline. Looking around, trying to find his options, goes to Parker Smith on the right wing. Goes top of the key to Park, now over to Beachy. Beachy on the left wing, looking around. Trying to find as he is on the volleyball line, goes back to Park. 41 seconds, goes over to Garber. Garber goes back to Smith, top of the key, past the volleyball line. 35 seconds, then counting. Goes back over to Garber. Extended left wing. Taking his time as he finally gets pressed by the Bremen Lions. Looking for an option still. Now 20 seconds. Garber still surveying. Goes over to Beachy. Beachy rotating around, high arcing around the perimeter. Trying to find an option. Goes back to Smith. Now 10 seconds and counting. Goes back to Beachy. Coach setting a play with 5 seconds. Beachy goes to Smith. Smith goes for a far-range three.
Ooh.
No good as it bounces above the rim and over above the backboard with 0.8 seconds. I would not be surprised if Bremen tries to just pass it in, let the time run out of this first quarter. As Miller will pass it in from the baseline. Goes into Devine. He tries to go for a shot, but blocked by Garber. And that will end the first quarter. Falcons lead 16-13. We'll be back with more men's Falcon basketball on Willie 103.5 Sports and on the IHSAA Champions Network.